For my TED Talk, I watched Finding Hope in the Hopeness by Peter Murchison. Peter is a mother whose daughter was diagnosed with a fatal disease known as badness. Badness. It affects about one in about 1,000 children. She walks the audience through her experience in finding a diagnosis and dealing with the diagnosis and what keeps they have taken to make sure that their daughter lives an amazing life for the time she's left. While doing all of this, they are also preparing for the day when the worst happens and their daughter leaves this world. Murchison starts off with an introduction that really draws her listeners' attention. She immediately connects the audience, especially those that are parents, those that have lost loved ones, for those who have loved ones that are suffering. She does she does this by acknowledging within the first 30 seconds of her speech that her daughter is dying. From the moment she says those words, it is easy to see the impact that it has had on the audience. They are the quiet and attentive. She continues to bond with the audience by sharing pictures of her daughter Maya in different stages of her life, including pictures from when she was happy and healthy to the pictures in the hospital when Maya is clearly suffering. These pictures help to connect the audience with a real person instead of trying to picture who she is or being able to pretend that she is not real. She actually see the child and what she is going through. Throughout the speech, it is also clear how emotional the speaker is. This is to be expected since she is talking about her daughter, Mother Taylor, and acknowledging that she will one day soon have to say goodbye. She has slowly over the course of the last couple of years been losing her daughter. Not only she and her husband had to deal with the loss, but they also had to try to explain to their son he is growing up with a confused sense of the world, and his sister has gotten worse throughout his life. His worries about when he will no longer be able to walk and talk. Thankfully, he does not have the same disease as her. By showing the emotions any way she does, she allows the audience to really feel what she is saying and what she is going through. As the cameraman pans up, she can see multiple audience members who are visibly upset and moved by the speaker. This is being said, it could also be considered as a negative aspect that the speaker is unable to control her emotions. Normally, you want to be passionate and believe, but also want to exercise and control, not let your emotions get the best of while you're speaking. Being too emotional can bring your credibility into question, and she does not do a great job of the promoting her organized, balanced, and partings. She mentions it and shows a picture of the people who have been participated, but she does not expand on what it is, how people can involve. This speech could have been opportunity to bring more support to her because of the children who need it. The third thing I will commend to her is to not to look at her screens as much as she speaks. I think because the pictures of Maya on there can be distracted. More than once there was a pause. She looked at the pictures on the screen, took a minute to her thought to get her thoughts together. When giving a time speech like this, it is important to focus on what can make contact on with an audience while saying it. Another potential concern is when she is freaking during her speech. Her audience is soon to respond well to it, but could have an opposite effect. Coarse words could generally not be used in a speech, and because it's concerned, and you don't want to offend your audience. Overall, this was a very powerful TED Talk. The raw emotions that came from Petter was those of the mother who had lost hope but has been through hell trying to hold it on. She is an extremely strong woman and inspirational speaker.